Michigan.
Hi there, come on in. What seasons are open now? Now, if you list them all, we got bass, pike, walleye, trout, I mean, on and on. Would you include snapping turtles in that list? Well, a lot of anglers wouldn't, but the snapping turtle season opened in July, goes through September 30th statewide. The limit is 10 snappers, and you can catch them either by trapping, as I did with Scott Ponce, or by reaching down into the mud and grabbing them, as Scott Ponce did with me. These were magic moments in the marsh I'll never forget. We have news about our new club sweepstakes, an unbeatable walleye recipe, and a lot more, so you stay tuned. I'm Fred Trost. It's Thursday night, time for Michigan Outdoors.
Yeah, it's a turtle. Yeah, there we go. Turtle. It's a turtle.
We got a turtle.
Whoa! Stay down there, fella.
Now, this is a turtle that you saw, that you think is in the trap.
I think,
right?
Yeah, there's a trap right there.
Well, you can see in the water at least.
I can see the can. Go out there and you see, grab the front and look and see. I don't see any. I saw some bubbles earlier.
Is this a solid bottom?
Yeah, it's pretty good. You see where I was here the other day. When I put it in. Just take your time.
Now, you know, people are going to wonder, this is ideal. You have a wife who goes out and checks the turtle traps while you stand on shore.
Well, yeah. Well, we'll take turns here. When we get in the nasty stuff, she does pretty good, but when you get in that nasty, it's kind of hard walking. This is the easy stuff here.
So Maria doesn't mind trudging out there and checking the turtle trap.
No, hell, she traps with me and hunts with me. What? Is there one in there?
There is?
Grab the front of the trap. He's got any size to him.
How about that? How many women?
Is he in there?
How many women would look at a turtle trap like that and say, dandy?
Yeah, that's the front. Yeah, grab that front there. Yeah, he's facing. There you go. How big is he? Is he? He had a pretty good sized head when I seen him the other day. See, this is the kind of spot you can't hunt because it's too deep, it's too open. They'll get away from you. God, he looks pretty big the way the traps is going.
So Maria will handle the turtles if they're not too big?
Oh, she'll handle this one. If he's real big, I'll have to hold the bag, that's all. How big is he? I can't even see him.
No, he's in. Oh, okay. Oh, look at that tail. It looks like
he's a good one.
Pterodactyl or
he's a good
one of those.
Scott and Maria Ponce enjoy turtle meat, and they catch it the old-fashioned way.
Well, he looks friendly enough.
Wait till you get him out. You want me to go get a bag, honey, or you want to get him out and take him, whatever you want to do?
Well,
let's take him out.
So you tip up the I see the bottom is hinged?
Just a gravity door, yeah.
Okay, now he's biting the edge of the...
Yeah. He's not very happy.
So, is this exciting for you, Maria, or what?
yeah.
If we get one bigger than this today, it'll be a surprise.
Usually I let him grab him and hand him to me by the tail. That's not too bad.
Oh, that...
He's a big one.
Of course, he looks kind of ornery. Maybe you can hold him.
He does look ornery.
He is ornery. He's not happy at all.
Well, Scott has to shake its claws loose from the trap wire.
Now, is this the one that you don't have to back up, John. No, he can't reach that. Oops. Oh, do that again, Scott. See if oh, yes. Yes. Well, and I know you can grab him by the tail because I've done this before.
He's a good-sized turtle.
And he's not real pleasant.
Yeah, that's Andy. He's the one I seen coming in on him yesterday.
Do you swim in here, Mom?
I swim in there.
Do you swim?
Not no more, huh?
Well, I've never heard of a snapping turtle attacking a swimmer, but they sure have the equipment for it. It's a prehistoric creature with a prehistoric temperament.
We're going to want to feel for this back ridge.
Backside, yeah.
Oh! You never quite get used to them.
You see the front? You see
Yeah.
the front here? There's no
Scott points out the smooth shell by the snapper's head. That's not the end you want to feel with your hands underwater. We'll save turtle grabbing for the end of this trip. Right now, we'll check another trap that's set along a bayou off the main river. Turtles like slow-moving water because, as Scott explains, when they get some food, they often stay with it underwater for a week or two.
If you come into a bayou with a lot of mud, 2-3 feet is ideal because you can walk in it good without having to worry about anything. And you come in and you see a lot of duck feathers. That's where the turtles have grabbed a duck, and the duck fought and the feathers come off, and they've caught them. And that's how you can pretty much tell if a turtle, he'll generally be in there. Because the duck will last a turtle a week to 2 weeks. Lasts long. There's a lot of meat.
Oh, you mean so they can eat that
it, yeah.
duck for...
They'll pull it down and eat it, yeah. Yeah, they'll take it down underneath and and then eat on it when they want and just lay right by it, and that's a dead giveaway. If you see a lot of duck, there's generally a turtle there.
Oh, okay.
But he might be in the middle, he might be on the side with it, you just never know.
Good frying size, huh?
Yeah, good frying size.
Oh, look at that, these jobs on the bed. Now this one is different than the other ones, and it has a lot of moss and
Been laying
stuff on there.
You've been laying somewhere, yeah. Sometimes you get them to really covered inch and a half of moss on your back.
Look at this, I can back John right up into the weeds with this. He is a feisty one. You can see on the top of his head there, John, he's, you know, they fight with each other. You say that in the trap, another one will come up and they'll...
Yeah. Either that or before he got into it, he's been fighting with a turtle, and you can see how that's where they hook their jaws up on top there. And you see how he pulled away and ripped it away, see?
Mm-hmm.
This is turtle trapping, fairly straightforward and mildly dangerous, but let's increase our risk by wading into an ideal turtle marsh where Scott just saw the nose of a big snapper poke above the surface of the water, and he thinks it's probably in the mud by this stump. We probe the mud with sticks, trying to feel the back of a turtle. When you hear a distinct thump, the fun begins.
I think it's a turtle, but I don't know. Yeah, it's a turtle. Yeah, there's a turtle. It's a turtle.
We got a turtle.
Oh, let me. Whoa! Stay down there, fella. I got it.
Okay, it's very important. The job I'm performing here is standing guard and watching for other turtles who attack.
He's got his head right against the bottom of my boot. I think that's his head. I hope it is.
So, where's his tail?
I hope it's back here.
Tail's back here?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Yeah.
Boy, you know, I don't like standing here with my legs so far apart like this.
You'll never be the same.
I'm gonna get my knees together and face the other way.
Okay, I know it's a turtle. There ain't no doubt about that.
Okay, we did find the turtle. You going in?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to because he's buried in the mud. I ain't got no choice.
He's going in.
Let me feel for the.
Oh, yeah.
Where's his tail?
Got it? Hey, the little snapper.
He's big enough.
Yeah,
He's big enough.
he's an eater. Oh man, I would have thought he was bigger than that.
They feel bigger. Look at the moss on his back coming in the mud.
Yeah. Now he wasn't the big one we were looking at though, right?
No, there's another one. There's another one over here.
You mean to take him back?
Yeah, go ahead. Watch his feet. His feet are
Okay, this is how Scott and I work together on this. He pulls him out of the mud and I take him back. It's a perfect team.
I call it a perfect team when Scott Ponce plays offense and I play defense.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is a dark mossy back one. Look how dark he is on the bottom. And he's a nasty one.
Well, if they didn't have that mouth and those claws, I'd grab them from the mud, wouldn't you? There's a fish that people reach down in the mud under stumps and limbs and actually pull out with their hands. You know what it is? They do this down south. The technique is called noodling, and they go after catfish, big catfish. They lay on the bottom, and I guess you can actually, at times, feel their gills and just pull them right up. Now, that's something I'm going to leave for another day. But I did check out our Moosehead Fishing Awards. On the subject of catfish, since 1984, 614 catfish in all, and artificial lures caught 23%. That leaves 77% on live bait. Of this 77%, leeches took 3%, a variety of odd baits took 6%, cut bait, which means pieces of fish, took 8%, and suckers and minnows accounted for 26%. So what kind of live bait caught more catfish than any other? Well, you know what's missing. Night crawlers and worms. That's America's all-time favorite bait, the best for catfish, including the bait that caught these, coming up in our trophy book. 9-year-old Mark Rajewski from North Branch caught this 14-inch bullhead from Alcona County's Crooked Lake, and his brother didn't teach him the secret to making fish look big on camera. Now this one's an inch shorter, but Eric Rajewski's looks larger because he's holding it closer to the camera. Keep that in mind, folks. It's tough to hold a 27-pound Chinook out too far. Chuck French from Hillsdale caught it off Manistee on a J-plug. The darker coloration of this Chinook tells us that it's getting ready to enter the spawning stream. It was caught off Harrisville Harbor on a silver streak. Sandra Boyd from Birmingham was the angler who caught this 40-incher. Couple bucks here to put you in the mood for hunting season. Bow hunter Brad Parker from Davison grunted in this 10-point on October 10th. It dressed out certified at 222 pounds. Wow. Steve Nikolai from Freeland got this Ontonagon 11-point on the third day of bow season, shooting a 60-pound Hoyt. And hoisting this 12 3/4-pound, 29-inch channel cat he caught on a crawler from Benzie County's Loon Lake is Todd Angevine from Lansing, who swears by his story.
We were just drifting along, and I felt a tug on my rod. I started reeling in. I thought it was a trout that they've been catching in there. They say they've been catching a lot of steelhead in there. I thought it was a steelhead. My dad thought it was too. But when I saw its yellowish color on its side, I got excited, and I said, "Mom, can I swear? Can I swear like that?" And
You asked for permission to cuss, huh?
yeah. And she said, all right. And I said,
Am I going to have to cover up the microphone here?
and I said something I can't say right now.
Oh, okay.
But, we finally got it in the boat, and my mom thought it was so ugly we had to put it out on the anchor rope
No kidding.
because she wouldn't let it get in the boat.
Well, he's on his way to becoming a rough and tough, fussin' and cussin' catfish fisherman. So let's make Todd Angevine our Outdoors Club Trophy Catfisherman of the Week.
A few years ago, we ran a sweepstakes in the Outdoor Digest magazine. It was actually pretty popular with our Outdoors Club members and the public, so we've decided to rekindle this sweepstakes again. On September 15th, we will draw 36 names of lucky winners who will share over $1,000 worth of prizes, including a winter steelhead fishing trip for 4 on the Manistee River with Captain Emil Bean. This is a one-day fishing trip aboard Emil's heated riverboat, tackle included, and Emil boats several fighting steelhead on an average day. Now, fish can never be guaranteed, you know that, but Captain Emil guarantees a good time. The Captain Nichols Perch Party Boat off South Haven, 2 pairs of tickets for summer perch fishing. That'll be good next season aboard the Captain Nichols. Bait and tackle is included. A conservation edition of our 1990-91 whitetail deer art print, Winter Trio by Bruce Langton. The PBS edition will close after this August pledge period is done, but this is a conservation edition print. The print number will be 10 of 25. We're also giving away 10 of our 1991 Fish and Wild Game Classics recipe books, which include the 1990 Hunting and Fishing Awards, 5 subscriptions to our new SOS Bureau Alert newsletter, which will detail Charlie Keenan's actions in consumer protection for sportsmen through the Outdoors Club SOS Bureau. Now, Domino's Pizza is giving 10 Thursday night pizzas delivered to 10 winners' homes, hopefully while they're watching Michigan Outdoors. Williams Gun Sight and Outfitters in Davison is providing 5 $10 gift certificates, good on any guns, ammo, bows, arrows, clothing, or accessories in the store. Now, I'm opening a new taxidermy shop this fall, and master taxidermist Tim Hayes will do a fish mount for some lucky individual during the coming year. And for a getaway weekend, the Sands Resort and Coyles Restaurant in Houghton Lake will provide a relaxing setting with lots of food for some lucky couple. These are the prizes, 36 in all, over $1,000 in value. Now, the sweepstakes is done by computerized drawing. All Outdoors Club members are automatically entered. We have their names on the computer. Those of you who are not members but would like to be in this.
We have an excellent recipe called herb stuffed walleye sent in by Lois Bone, and every time Lois sends a recipe, it is fantastic. Going to brown some onions and mushrooms, and this is actually going to make a stuffing with a little bit of celery in it and some stuffing mix, a little bit of hot water and some salt and pepper, and just a tiny bit of sage. And it's just, you could buy the regular croutons and just go ahead and mix that up. Going to take a huge walleye fillet.
You don't need huge ones.
No, this
a
one
regular
is.
walleye fillet would do.
Right. And just put your stuffing down the middle of it, and then go ahead and roll up your fillet. You want to keep it right in the middle so that it won't squish out the ends. And then just roll up your fish, and hopefully the stuffing will stay on the inside of it.
What a strange concoction. You know, you normally think of that with meat. You put it
Right.
inside the cavity of a bird or
Yep.
something. But roll it up in fish.
And then just want to brush the tops with a little bit of melted butter, and then cover it so that it doesn't dry out completely, and then put it in the oven. And that's just about all there is to it, the fish recipe. And then you're going to make a sauce. And the sauce really lends well to this. It's got mushrooms and onion. It's actually like a white sauce with onions and mushrooms in it.
You ever seen Garner do a backflip?
I'll tell you what, I'm not only going to do a backflip because this is phenomenal fish recipe, just wonderful. But Lois Boning, friend, I'm going to propose because she always comes up with the
does.
greatest fish recipes. I'm going to propose that she be the first inductee into the Michigan Outdoors Cooking Hall of Flame. No, a Hall of Flame. Hall of Flame.
Oh,
yeah.
I tell you. You know, this
Always the
walleye,
winner.
that little paprika on it looks like, lobster.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
that's broiled?
Right, yeah.
I can't believe it.
Freddie, this is better
and
than
it
lobster.
tastes- it
This
is.
better
Yes.
than lobster.
Yeah.
This is where we have to really make a plea to our audience. Please, you must get this recipe. You must try it out. You can't believe what stuffing and walleye
It's
tastes like.
and so good.
And this sauce?
Oh,
And you know, it's one of these recipes that really works for the full family, or the whole family. Everybody in the family will like it, especially mom who maybe does the cooking. She can now get dad to take her walleye fishing so they can have it more often. It's
this is-
fantastic.
If I could think of something better than fantastic, I'd add it, but we'll leave it at that.
Lois is the greatest. She is the greatest.
Hey, if you don't enjoy this herb stuffed walleye recipe, I give up. I don't think fish dishes come any better than this. And all these, with our boots, we're going to want to feel for this back ridge.
Backside, yeah.
Oh! You never quite get used to them.